Hello and welcome to my classroom. If you're new here, I'm Rachel Vincent. I'm a 4th grade teacher in South Carolina. I don't even know how many classrooms I've been in, but this is my 2nd classroom at this school. It is a brand new wing to our school, and I'm gonna take you on a classroom tour and show you all around everything that I have going on. It is not 100%. There still needs a board or something over here. We're still a work in progress, but I'm gonna show you what I have so far. It is the end of August. We've been in school for 3.5 weeks. So we're in a good routine, and I figured I'd show you what we have going on. All right, so here is just an overview of standing at our door. This is what we're working with. It looks very similar to my classroom from last year. So if you've seen any of, I'm just going to basically walk you around the perimeter and show you everything. And then I'll show you a few things in the middle on their tables. So when you come in, we have our couch. This is where I have our couch this year. It's actually working out very well. And then I have our math wall. So I have our place value chart along with anchor charts. Currently we're working on addition and subtraction. I'll update that as we go. We have just numbers that we're working with when we're writing numbers, and then another place value chart with the different forms of a number. And I already have my multiples up. We actually hit that unit next. So I went ahead and hung them at the beginning of the year. At the top of the cabinets, I have our seasonal decor and then our wobble stools. We haven't got into those yet. And it's more of a special privilege at this point. And then student cubbies. So the books are a little messy, but honestly, it's one of those things where I have a cubby inspector. They make sure there's no papers, but the books don't quite fit a good way. So it just is what it is. This is where they hang their book bags. And then over here, we have our leadership notebooks for Leader and me, recycling bin. So I only have 23 students this year. This is our hydration station, which I honestly haven't used yet because their tables this year are bigger than the tables they had last year. So there's space for their water bottles and they haven't fallen this year. So I'm keeping it in there just in case. Quick peek inside our cubbies. This is just where I keep extra copy paper. This is where I have extra curriculum and our Who Was books. I took them out of the library and our biographies, and I will pull those out when we do our biography unit. And then I have empty space up here. I'm very grateful for all of the covered storage I have. This one is copy paper, colored copy paper, extra notebooks and binders, extra file folders, and these are our dry erase sleeves. These actually hang in the hallway, but I still don't have a bulletin board strip in the hallway to hang those on yet. So those are just waiting. This is extra, lots of extras. So we have extra folders, labels, pocket protectors, envelopes, more folders. These were from the first day of school. There's extra pencils in here. A lot of this is back to school stuff. These are what I use for Meet the Teacher, extra pens. This is another back to school activity. I just sort of keep it up here. I needed to raise this so that these would fit, and I couldn't get it any wider than this, but it actually worked out that these just kind of slide in there. This next one is all sort of extra office supplies, this bunch of miscellaneous stuff, and then it's organized by what they are, and I'm kind of overflowing here. Honestly, I got several like little goodie bags from either different community partners or our office staff, even a couple of goodie bags with extra supplies, which I'm very grateful for. But so when I was emptying them out at the beginning there, they just kind of got, that happens often with these lights, they just kind of got tossed in there. So yeah, that's where that's at. This one has testing mints, our portable DVD player with some DVDs. We usually play these towards the end of the year on field day, things like that. Extra tape, a balloon pump. These are all my like little goodies and things that kids have given me over the year. Some more curriculum books, just extra stuff. And then this last one has our class novel sets. So that leads to this giant blank wall. So I want to put a bulletin board here with my reading anchor charts. It's what I did last year, but I requested a bulletin board or a whiteboard to be installed here, and I haven't heard anything about that. I don't know if it's gonna happen. I don't wanna put up my anchor charts for me to have to take them down. So, and since we don't have bulletin board strips in the hall, I'm hanging what I would normally hang in the hall. This is a new piece of furniture that we all got, and it is on wheels, so it moves very easily. But this really is the best place for it. And these are their book boxes, so they just keep their books in here of what they're reading. And then I just have a spider plant, a line, and a globe on top. If you watched any of my classroom setup videos, you saw that my brooms did not fit in my new cabinet here. So I just hung them on the side, on the other side of the book boxes, and it has worked out really well. I'm gonna stand back here because these are our leadership roles. This has all of their class jobs and then their student IDs, badges for lunch. And so I'm not gonna get a close-up. I have a whole video on how I do this. I will link that below. And then our theme board, and then I'll just take you inside. So this is kind of like organized chaos because a lot of things just had to get shoved in here because I didn't know where it went. I don't have it quite organized. That's something that I'll work on probably next summer when I have more time. But this top back here are seasonal books, and these are just our table caddies that I'm not currently using. More seasonal books back there. I've got tools and just little containers. This has a lot of the stuff I haven't hung up yet. These are great for storing things. These are different things I teach throughout the year, and I don't add to the walls or things until we get there. And I think that's extra decor, random stuff. I have math manipulatives, like extension cords and things. A lot of this is our class store. I had a lot of parents donate things. That's extra meet the teacher stuff. So I want to make a little folder or box for that. Class store, we have our first class store coming this week, so I will get all that worked out. Black lights. What is this? Oh, extra Promethean board stuff. Highlighters, extra containers down there. I have a blanket for when it's cold outside at recess, decor, a bag of bags. I don't even know what's in there. And oh, this is where I put extra hand sanitizer, and I think these are extra crayons that somebody sent us. We'll give those out halfway through the year. And then this is where I hung my borders. I just used a little command strip and hung it with a binder clip, and it keeps them nice and straight. All right, and then we have our back cabinet and counter. So a sink. I have one of these under the cabinet hooks. Currently I just have extra baggies, and this is where I have like little cloths for spills. This cabinet has all of our extra tissue and wipes, hand sanitizers there. This bag has extra of these towels and a bigger towel for larger spills, but honestly, we just haven't had as many spills. I should probably knock on wood because their tables are bigger. So this is our Leader in Me habit board. Have our 7 habits, and then our class goal. We're trying to earn stars for our related arts, like getting good behavior reports from related arts. And then we have our WIG, our wildly important goal for the year, which is multiplication facts. So we start out here, and then as they complete 100 facts in 8 minutes, we will fill that in. And then I have our pencil station, and one of my students gave me this from the Target dollar spot with extra little pencils in there. And then I have extra crayons for the students, and this has been fantastic because this came in a 2-pack. So I have scratch paper, line paper goes there. I am still in the progress of working on our cursive practice. I just got everything printed out, so I just need to label it and get it in there. Up here are extra paper. This is what students have brought in paper. I have extra notebooks and then extra crayons up there. This one has crafts and extra of the little zipper pouches. I have erasers, people colors, duct tape, and this is just a bunch of random stuff in there. Hot glue, what are these called? Popsicle sticks, clothespins, liquid glue, another hot glue in there. And this one has our special supplies. This is a pass students can buy from the store, and they just get markers, fun pens, twistable crayons. And then our birthday supplies, they get to have the markers, and there's a couple of pens in there, and they get the little birthday dog that goes with them. And then I give them a pencil, a homework pass, and a piece of candy as their little gift. And then I have some signs that we hang up, and then that's what paint. It's a sticker maker, extra pencil sharpener. In the drawers underneath, we have, this is where extra student supplies go. So extra glue, scissors, dry erase markers, and pencils. All easy access for students. They bring, these are just extra that, this is provided by the district, but these are just extra that parents have donated. And so the students actually keep their own supplies, and then these are when, if they run out or don't bring any. And then this is our Ziploc bags. And this bottom one has paper goods, cups, forks, more supply or more bags. This drawer has my class set of crayons and markers, some of the bigger glue sticks that wouldn't fit, rulers, protractors, fraction tiles. This is storing all of my posters, my decor blue posters that I will add as we get through math, and some of my extra anchor charts that we haven't got to yet. This bottom one has our privacy folders for testing, and then that is science materials in there, flashlights and different things we need for science projects. And then this final one has all of our indoor recess activities. So we have like a Connect, card games, origami, Legos, different building blocks, magnets, all of that is in there. All right, so that takes us to our class library. I made these posters in Canva and then just printed them on, I did blueprint paper, so it's a lot cheaper than like poster size, but I will share those below for you. And then we have little twinkle lights. I got those from Amazon. And then our class library, and then our sticker chart or sticker store. It's not really a store because they don't have to purchase them. I'll show you the game board that they get to get stickers from when they get to the top. So this starts our chapter books. They are alphabetized by author's last name, and that carries over to here. Also, the ones with the white stickers are graphic novels. Up top, we have fiction. Picture books are all up here. And then over here are nonfiction books. And then these are quite empty because these are the ones the students have. These are our popular series books. Like Dog Man, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, The Babysitter's Club, all those are there. All right, so that leads over to sort of my area. We have a nice big window, and this is my small group table. And these are built-in shelves, and they're not very deep, so it has taken a trial and error. I'll be quite honest, this area is still a work in progress. I'm still trying to figure out how all of it works. I haven't started small groups yet. We just finished up with our reading testing and things like that. So I have my 3-drawer labels down here that I keep, and then I just have found some random baskets that will fit. They're from all over the place. Some are from Target, some are from Big Lots, some are from the Dollar Tree, some are from Michael's. These are Michael's. So currently everything sort of has something random in it. There's no rhyme or reason. And then up top on my windowsill, I just have a bunch of cute little, it's hard to see, let's see. Cute little signs and displays going on here. So these are just markers for students to sign and fill out different charts. These are, if they get a colorful pen pass from our class store, they can use those to write in pen for the day. Just my notebook. I use scrap paper for bookmarks. These are my books that go on our theme board here when we discuss the theme of a book. And then honestly, just a random container for now. This is going to be, it's not yet, here's my hydration station sign that I haven't hung. This is going to be where I put whiteboard and markers and things for small group. And like I said, I haven't quite got to that yet. This are their Thursday folders. This is their Thursday. This is my filing system. So I just file student papers in here and then put it in their Thursday folder to go home. This is just a stack of random stuff. All right, so that leads to here. I have this blank space that I want to fill with something. I'm thinking something seasonal, but I'm not quite there yet. A little name sign that I made. This has our class birthdays and our jobs so that, because honestly, I can't read the names from here. Then I have my teacher toolbox and nurse passes, erasers, band-aids. This is where I'm keeping my curriculum, our HMH into reading and big ideas for math. Extra headphones are down here. My snack, more curriculum. This is just where I have colored paper, white paper, and then my printer up here. I'm gonna move this so I don't forget my lunchbox to take home. And then a fan because I teach in the South and even though we have air conditioning, it's hot. These are my copy drawers. I do it by subject, so I just keep all of the different subjects in there. My teacher binder that has all of my student information. And then honestly, this desk part right here is very much a hodgepodge. It's sort of things that like tomorrow we're gonna set up our partner clocks. And so I just have that there ready to go. And then right now I'm in between bathrooms of which one I use during recess. So I don't have a place for this to go yet because we're currently not using our current playground. We're using a different playground, so I use a different bathroom, but I don't want that to stay there permanently. This just has calendar, bunch of class lists, numbers, different things like that. Phone, pencils, a place for my standards. I created this board with better than paper and some border. And so it just has our emergency procedures right now and our district calendar. More will fill that up, I'm sure, as we go through the year. We have our class rules and consequences. And then that leads to my desk. This is where I have my remotes and stapler and scissors and honestly just some random stuff back there. And then these are the files that I have. Weekly papers, still working absent, my grade book, miscellaneous. This is where I keep their weekly reports from the Thursday folder. And then just a few things of data that I have to keep paper-wise. And then this I can get rid of because we're no longer doing F&P, yay. And this is actually sub stuff that is just copy that I just save just in case. All right, we have a construction theme, so we were given, what are those? Safety vests to wear. But that leads around, we have, up here I have my turn-in bin where students turn in work, daily papers where I put extra work. And then I have this little cart that keeps our number dates for the board, our calendar pieces. And honestly, I don't keep that stuff in there anymore, so I probably need to come up with a new idea. This one is going to be lost property. I need to tape that. Our visionary of the week stuff. I just go ahead and print everything out for the whole year, so we're good to go. Extra copies, notes, our class store. I just keep track of how much they've spent so I can deduct it from Class Dojo. And then this is our system for students' extra supplies. So I'm actually gonna jump to their tables to show you their tables. Okay, in their table buckets, they have a little pouch that they keep one glue stick, one pencil, and one dry erase. They can also keep their pencil sharpener and things like that. So that's what they keep with them all the time. Then they have a folder in there with where they keep all their work. So that goes in their table buckets. In their cubbies, they have pencil boxes where they keep their crayons. We don't use crayons all the time, so they stay in their cubbies so they're not coloring all day long. All of the extra supplies that they bring to school, they put in here. So any extra pencils, crayons, their extra what are those called? Dry erase markers. They keep it all in here. So when they run out, they come to their extra supplies and get it from here and fill up. So they are only using their supplies. And they go through it a lot less quickly than community supplies. So I will always do that. This board is sort of our, I don't know if you would call it a command center. I don't write on this board very often. We have our lunch choices and count. This is where we have directions of voice levels and this is where we have our hand signals. Unfinished work, it's where I plan to put who's missing work, but honestly, we haven't really had a whole lot of that going on. Hoping it's gonna stay that way. My timer, our class read aloud, our feelings. This is our class list that helps me figure out who still needs to choose their lunch choice. That's our class mission statement, has student names on it as well. And then we have our clock. Digital clock is the way to go. Can you even see that? And our new board. I love the new board. And down here we have, this is our carpet sort of rules. So when they come sit on the carpet here. And then in here, it's hard to tell, but I have clipboards. You can see me in it. Clipboards, seasonal books, whiteboards, and I have erasers for the clipboards because they have their markers. And so there is my chair to sit and read to them. This board is more of where I write. So here's where I put up what we need, and the page number goes here, or any materials if we're doing something. It is also where we keep our couch rotation, so each table gets to sit on the couch per day. We just finished our goal of having a great hallway line behavior, so they're gonna get their reward tomorrow. We're currently working on our bathroom break. We're doing a boys versus girls with good bathroom break behavior. And then that leads us to our date. These are the numbers that are over in the little drawer. Reminders, our related arts, and then our vision of the week. This is my sort of management system for table points. So it's really mostly about transition, which tables transition the quickest and quietest. And so they get to move up the chart, and when they get to the finish, they get to get a sticker from the sticker store. I have done like table points and things like that in the past. What I love about this system is when, let's say, table 5 gets to the finish, just table 5 goes back to the start and everyone else continues on their merry way. That way, if you have somebody at your table that struggles, and you're kind of stuck down below for a while, you still have the opportunity to eventually get to the top. Then we have our calendar and our schedule and times. And I have some crate seats for students to sit at, and a desk if somebody needs some space. And then we're back at the front. So I will try to link as many things as I can below. If I forget and you are wondering about something, please ask me. If there's anything you want me to go into more depth on, please let me know that down in the comments as well. And I will make a video about it if it's something more in depth, or combine several things just to talk more about the different systems and different things I use in my classroom. And if you'd like to see me like setting up this place in the dark because my lights didn't work, you saw them flash earlier, that happens occasionally, check out the video that's on your screen now.